Today I'm going to walk you through how to do a really simple search in Windows 7. So imagine this. You're in your language arts or social studies class and you saved a document, and when you went back you couldn't find it. Well, here are a couple of things you can try. First, you can go down to your Start button and type in, let's see, I think it was my cultural artifact. Look, I just start typing in the title and it comes up. It says it's found one document and one file. Well, a file is a document. If it comes up under documents, that means it's something that was in some kind of a text format. Okay, so now all I'd have to do is click on it to find it. Well, sometimes you're looking for something like, oh, for Spanish class, I was working on my Day of the Dead. And let's see if I can find it. If I called it what I think. Now in Spanish we call it Dia de los Muertos. Well, you know, I don't think my computer's that smart that it knew how to translate for me, but I found it. Not sure how that happened. So let me click on it and we'll see why. So let's see, I typed in Dia de los. So if I do inside the Word document Control F and I type in Dia de los, because I'm really curious how it knew to find this, I'm going to click Find and wow, that's kind of cool. Check it out. So when I searched for my document, it didn't have to be the title of the document that it was searching. It was actually searching the document itself. So let me show you how that worked. I went in to start to search, and Dia, well, okay, there's a lot of stuff that has Dia, like diagnostics and diagram, right? And then a space, and oh, you can actually see it's coming up in my documents already. So you get the idea. It's there. Now if I'm looking for something that has my name in it, let's try, uh-oh, I did something I shouldn't. I actually made a document and called it my name. You know how that happens? Well, let me show you. You're working in class, and actually I'll show you from the beginning. I'm going to do a new document, and you know how you have your heading in the top? Okay, and start typing, and you decide you want to save. Well, when you hit your save button, and I hope you're saving as you work, it's already saying that it wants to use my name as a document, or as a document title. And because I've already got my name in this document, it's even putting a 1 at the end. So it's saying you've already done that once. So you want to try to make sure that whenever you're saving a document that you're giving it a specific appropriate title. So instead of just doing like my name, maybe I can do, we don't want to do like LASS assignment, right? You want to be specific. So you could have something like ASTP vocab 1. Okay, if it's, you just want to be as specific as possible so it's easier for you to view, and that way you don't have to worry about searching as much, right? So the other thing to keep in mind is that when you're in these documents, Word actually remembers like what your recent documents are, and by default it usually remembers about the last 10. So you can see these were some of the documents that I've worked on. If it's something I'm going to come back to frequently, I can actually click that little pin button so that it always stays in my recent documents list. That's pretty handy, right? So those are just some basic features for searching on your computer. And the other thing to mention, that if you can't find what you're looking for just by doing a search, try searching for something a little bit differently. Change your search term. So for example, that document that used my name, well, it wasn't supposed to be called that. It actually was supposed to be called something else. So that's one way to search. The other trick that I always tell students to try is go to computer and then go to your documents. By default, if you're not navigating to your schoolwork folder, it's going to try to save there. So that's the most common place where people accidentally save files. If you lose a file and you can't find it by doing a search, by going through the application that you're using, or by going to your documents folder, by all means come and see me or your grade level tech coordinator. Enjoy!